Okay, bet. Last night I'm watching TV with my baby, right? And the crazy part is he had picked the show. We was out here Paramount Plusing and chilling, right? And like 20 minutes into the episode, I was like, babe, that's my song. And I don't know if he thought like, yo, why is he talking? Like, what's up? I think he thought I meant like, that's my jam. That's my song, babe. I was like, no. And I realized that's why he was just like nonchalant about it. Like, oh yeah, okay. I was like, no, babe. This is my song. I hear money. And I'm like, when you watch TV, it's probably for entertainment. When I watch TV, I hear money.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now?
When you talk money, I can hear you. You ain't got money, that's cold blood. When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
I coulda let a bill collect the finance director, like the banks ain't lending out doubt. So when you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my.
Hey, Bubble on deck. I'm your host, Tamara Bubble, aka the I Hear Money Coach, aka your favorite sing superstar. And I'm out here all 2023, baby. Podcast. I don't know nothing about no podcasting, but I know one thing. I'm out here bringing it and winging it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you like the content, okay, if you're feeling the content that I'm bringing to you, I'm gonna need a couple things, all right? Like this is not just take and take. This is give and take, all right? Do me a favor on your favorite platform, wherever you listen. I need that 5-star review, okay? iTunes, Spotify, get it how you live. I need that review. 5 stars only. You hear that? And then also, I need for you to share this episode on your social media and make sure you tag me in it and be on some like next time go live, because like that's, you know, I just need to hear that from you. Also, you can comment. I'm gonna share a clip of this on social media. You can comment in the comments, tag me and just be like, next time go live. If I get the engagement, right, y'all hype me up real nice, real smooth, like Bubble gonna go live. That's what it is. All right, give and take. Give me some engagement and I give you live, baby. Okay, so this episode is brought to you by 30 Day Sync Superstar Challenge. Visit syncsuperstar.com for more details and to take the challenge. The course starts at the end of this month. Okay, I created this podcast with you in mind, all right? My goal is to bring you juicy content and strategies. I'm trying to help you save money in your sync business, make more money in music licensing, transform your mindset, all right? Work with me and activate your superstar. But I got to throw out a little disclaimer because what y'all not finna do, okay? All right, don't do it. Don't do it. The goal here is to help you out, right? I'm trying to make your day, but I am not your CPA. I am not your accountant. I am not your tax professional. I am not your business professional. I am not the knots, okay? I am not... Yo, I'm not kidding. I am not your lawyer. This is not legal advice. This is not, this is just free game. Like, take it and do with it as you please. I need you to prosper and be great. But I need you to know, like, don't play that. Okay, don't play that game because, I got lawyers too. Don't do that. Okay, so anyway, I know some of y'all in the back of your mind was like, okay, Miss Bubble, I've ain't. So, like, you had a whole 3.2 trillion name options that you could have came up with for this podcast, and you settled on a I hear money. Like, sis, what is a I hear money? Like, make it make sense. What are you talking about? And I'm gonna break it down in this episode. This episode is gonna cover how I hear money came about, how I be out here hearing money, and when I get done with you, it's not just gonna make sense. It's gonna make dollars. Bubble on deck.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now? You ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my. I keep it moving like the tax collector, like the credit checker, let the whole world pay full price. And if you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't share that price.
Okay, so back to last night, and like the reason that I said I hear money when I was watching TV, it was because I hadn't received the license confirmation, right? Only the quote request. And so, in sync, the quote request is just like your intention to license, right? The confirmation is, hey, we're actually going to use the song. And then there's actually the final use. Like, even if you don't receive a confirmation, if you see or hear your song in a TV show or on a commercial or whatever, that's money. You're hearing money. You're listening to money, whether or not it was confirmed, because they already used it. So now they're going to pay you for it, or they're planning to pay you for it. So that quote request came like early December of last year. So I was like, I done forgot about that. I wasn't even thinking about it. And it was so crazy that we just heard it while we were watching TV. So yeah. just watching TV and you hear money. That is so crazy to me. Like, I love Sync and Sync loves me. And like, we just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? We be kicking it. But so I'll give y'all one more quick example of me hearing money, and then we'll officially get into the show, right? We'll get into the I Hear Money explained. So the next thing that I remember when I was hearing money, that was maybe like a year or two ago, and I had 2 songs that were placed in this network television show, right, for the upcoming season. I was scrolling on Instagram. I mean, living life, like out here minding my own business, right? I'm scrolling Instagram and I hear the promo for the show. So now I know the show is coming out soon. Once you hear the promo, you know they're about to start airing the episodes. I hear the promo and I was thinking like, oh man, they got somebody else. They could have used my music. That was just me thinking that, right? And I kept listening because like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was low key kind of hating and I didn't even know who it was. And I was thinking like, they could have used my music. They got this. And I'm listening. I will never forget that. And it was me. It was my song. I was hearing money. But then my business hat kicked in, right? My business instinct kicked in. And I'm like, hold up. I hear more money because I'm going to be paid for the stuff in show, right? But this is out of context. So let me real quick break down that. There's in context promos and there's out of context promos. So usually the departments with music licensing and music supervisors, the people that pick the music for the in-show stuff that appears in the episodes is usually a completely different department from the people that make the promos and the marketing. And the marketing is usually a higher dollar amount of syncs. So I'm thinking, hold up, I think I just hear a whole lot of money. So I reached out to the people because, let me tell you real quick too about in context and out of context promo. So if they're planning to use my music in an episode, right, they're going to just use the music under the dialogue or however they choose to use it, right? Then if they take the exact clip, the way it appears in the episode, that is what you would call an in-context promo. And they legally can do that and use it as like a commercial and not have to pay you additional money because they just pulled the clip from the episode. They didn't actually make a new commercial. But if they take your song and use it in a different way, like clip up and do other media behind it, like if there's different scenes and stuff that they're using and they're using your music as a promo, that is what you call out of context promo. It's not exactly the way it was lined up in the episode, and then you hearing more money. They got to pay you more money for that. So I hear money and I reach out like, hold up, we talked about the end show. We didn't talk about this, okay? And we didn't discuss this length of time, like it was an extended length of time than what the original in episode was. And that was a real reason too why they had to pay. And it actually added up to the tune of a nice 5-figure additional sync placement. And I was just like, whoa, what if I hadn't been on Instagram and just heard the promo? Like, what if I just was waiting for the show to start and I already know about this show because I have music in it, so I didn't even check out the promo? I bumped into it. Okay, that was Jesus. That was sweet baby Jesus that sent me that because I was just out here scrolling. And next thing I know, I'm hearing money. So I started to realize like I'm out here just watching TV, minding my business, but I'm hearing money. And so that's really how that's just not the official way that I started to use the phrase I hear money, but that I definitely started to notice like I could be watching TV and hearing money. And that's like a very great feeling, right? So now let's get to the real meaning behind I hear money. I was already hearing it with my own sync placements in my own life, right? And I started my sync agency, well, maybe like 3 years ago, right? So I started my sync agency, For Goodness Sync. And I had this like rule that I set for what I was going to do, because you got to remember, I'm pitching my own music, right? My entire catalog of music. This is optional. This is additional. This is to help other indie artists that maybe can't get to an agent or can't get their music heard. And I felt at that time that, I know how this sync stuff works. Let me see if I can help some more people. And they were coming too because they would see me getting placements. So it was just like, it started to be like, you got to help me out too, sis. Help me out. So I started doing that. And when I started the agency, I set that firm rule that, I'm already doing this myself. The only way I'm signing this material is if I hear money. That's the real meaning behind when I came up with that phrase, because it was like, I need to either be able to hear that this song is so dope, somebody is going to license it. If they give me enough time to pitch, somebody gonna license this. Or this song, it could be a song that I hate. It could be a song that I love. I subjectively don't care. As long as I have network, like I can hear your song and hear, yo, so-and-so music supervisor needs this. Yo, so-and-so ad agency needs this song. They will license this song. If I know where to take your song and make money, I hear money. And so whether I like the song or not is irrelevant. And that's where like the true meaning behind I Hear Money came from. It was once I started the agency. But I definitely was hearing money like in my own life before I started the agency. But I want to say to you guys, I want to stress to you guys, like going forward, I am going to teach you all to hear money. Like, I'm gonna do a shameless plug right now. SyncSuperstar.com. That is my Sync Superstar Academy. I have like this course that I created and ongoing coaching that I'm gonna do. And look, let me tell you something. I don't have time. I don't have time for this. But what I do have time for is greatness. What I do want to see more of is superstars winning. And I know that I know so much about Sync. Like, it will be a disservice for me not to teach you guys. So I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to try to reach as much people as I can. And that's why I think the course structure is like the best thing for me. As far as helping people individually, look, I don't got time for that. And I know too much. So I'm going to be an advanced game. Like, this is not, and what is a sync? Like, this is not what we're getting into. I honestly believe that if you haven't read my book, that's like a prerequisite. Like, if you don't know the basics, just read my book, From Sync to Superstar. It's available everywhere. Or just go to FromSyncToSuperstar.com. Read the book first, because you are not ready if you don't know the basics about Sync. I'm just be honest with you. This 30-day Sync Superstar Challenge that is going to start later on this month. I am not kidding, guys. I am going to show you every single thing that I know and do, like full-blown strategy, full-blown game plan. Like, it is more than a roadmap. This is like, you will win. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I can't make no guarantees because, it always comes down to your music and your work ethic. But one thing I do know, if you give me 30 days, I will activate your superstar. Have you a whole Sync superstar out here in these streets. Okay? So if you're not ready, if you don't know anything about Sync, just stay tuned. Keep it locked to this podcast. Keep learning. Read my book real quick. Get the basics down, right? And then when you're ready for the I Hear Money coach, when you're ready for the Sync superstar, come see me. Bubble on deck.
Look, if you're broke, don't talk to me. I said if you're broke, you can't talk to me. Hey,
I only hear money, babe.
You talk money, I